Okay, moving on. We all love a good cookout, and we usually think about throwing some burgers or hot dogs and steaks on the grill. But today, we're learning about a few healthy and delicious swaps that can really help us cut back on the cholesterol and fat. Joining me today is registered dietitian Lara Field. Now, Lara, we all love a good cookout, the taste, the smell. We know it's good weather in Chicago when we're cooking out. But I think one thing for all of us to remember is that grilling out and healthy eating go hand in hand.
Totally, Jane. You know, I think traditionally people think of grilling as hamburgers and hot dogs, but that grilling option, the typical grilling options, can be so high in fat and not great for our heart. And so I wanted to show you today some very healthy ways of, bringing our dining outside.
We typically toss some meat on the grill and call it a day, but it's also important to look for some other things to put on the grill. What are some alternatives?
One of my favorite options is actually fish. Bell peppers actually have so much vitamin C. When you put them on the grill, they have this smoky sweetness to them. Another thing, Jane, that I have here is artichokes. Taking an artichoke, boiling it so it's a little soft, and then finishing it on the grill. I like to take peaches and cut them in half and then grill them on the flat side so they become a little kind of sweet and smoky at the same time.
When we're adding these new items to our grilling routine, how can they impact our health?
So really important for our heart. If we can think about putting some of these swaps into our diet and, having these not so good for our heart foods once in a while, that's going to be better choices. It's about changing it up. Grilling brings a new flavor and texture to food.
So Lara, you're going to show us how to grill a healthy meal today. What are we making?
So Jane, I'm going to show you how to grill cedar plank salmon. The best thing to do is first to take a cedar plank, leave it soaking for about an hour. Then that's the key to make sure that it doesn't burn. I took a piece of fish, a salmon, and placed it on top. I then drizzled it with a little olive oil and some salt and pepper and a little parsley. And then I like to place lemons on top of the salmon because I feel like it, again, gives some flavor from that acid, but also keeps the moisture in. Place this right on top of the grill. And then I'm gonna let it sit for about 8 minutes. I think it's almost done. Let's check it out. So we have some crispiness on the outside and definitely some moisture in the middle. This cedar plank salmon is a go-to dish for you and your family.
Lara, that salmon looks delicious. I think grill masters everywhere can get excited to know it's possible to cook a nutritious and healthy meal right there on the barbecue.
It's such a wonderful thing to bring some nutrient-rich foods to our family on a day-to-day basis right outside of our house, including some fish in our diet and also those wonderful veggie-rich sides.
Lara, thanks so much for all the good information.
Thank you. It was great to see you.
We want to hear from you. Show us your healthy meals made on the grill. Just tag us on Instagram at Living Healthy TV. So if you like this video and want more Living Healthy, just subscribe to our channel.